I'm with Mike Carlucci, Senior Vice President for Sales, and Liz Irving, Senior Vice President of Marketing for Clarion Events. We're at Halloween and Party Expo 2020, which is in New Orleans. Guys, how's the show been?
I think the show's been great. I think this is our last year in New Orleans for a while. We are moving the show to Dallas next year. Got a lot of opportunities we'll talk about in a minute, but this is a good send-off to New Orleans for a little while.
And the date line for Dallas next year, I hope to not catch you out, but the date line fairly similar?
It's the 22nd to the 24th in
Okay.
January. So yeah, it's a week later.
Perfect, okay. And we'll come back onto the Dallas move shortly,
Sure.
but in terms of this show that we've had for the last few days, certainly feels fairly buzzy and busy. Some returning elements, such as the match program, which has yet again apparently proved to be very successful. I was talking with Ruby's earlier on, obviously a very key exhibitor, and they said it's helped them find new customers they didn't know existed. So it's obviously working from the bottom to the top, Liz.
Yeah, so the match program I think is a really special component to Halloween and Party Expo. We've done a lot to bring in really well quality vetted buyers to meet with exhibitors, and the way we do it is we talk about what those buyers' needs are and we match them up with the appropriate exhibitors in the match meeting. So it's a great way to escalate and move business forward faster, make better connections, and have more meaningful conversations. So we're excited at the results this year and are looking forward to expanding as we go to Dallas.
I think the other thing too is even looking at Ruby's, and Ruby's is a massive player in the industry. For them to see such value in this program, knowing their reach and their share of voice, says a lot about how well the program is working for us.
You would think they would know everybody already, right?
Exactly.
And that
right.
came from the top, from the man at the top. So
Yeah.
good feedback, really
Yeah.
good.
I think what's been great with that too, Mike, is that we brought in a lot of new international buyers. So it's a great way to not only help them come into the U.S. to do business, but it's a great way to show them some hospitality and connect them with new vendors as well.
Right.
Excellent. And on the subject of technology, there was a new element this year as well. You had the smart event technology.
Yep.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite aspects of Halloween and Party Expo this year. So the Smart Event is a new program where all of the buyer badges have a barcode inside of them. So as the buyers go booth to booth, they can tap their badge on a little reader each exhibitor has. When they tap their badge, at night we give them a daily digest of every booth they visited, which includes company information, product catalogs, and product information from every exhibitor. So not only a great way to keep track of who you saw and the products you want to look at further, but a great way for exhibitors to capture leads and have immediate follow-up between buyers and sellers.
And the results have been fantastic. We've seen some of the preliminary results from yesterday, and the exhibitors are talking about it. So it's a new investment we made for the show, and I think it's probably one that's going to be around for a while.
I think the feedback that I've had from that has been that the information is coming out that night. It's not one big lump of information right at the end of the show.
Right.
It's on the day, so it could really serve as a reference to them for the products and brands that they saw. So yeah, another successful thing. It's the third year of being co-located with Haunt. Again, successful on that side for you guys. It's been a very, very busy part of the show down there.
Yeah, you're the Haunt Queen.
Yeah, so third year with HauntCon. You know what, HauntCon adds a lot of buzz to the show, and as you start to talk to both haunters and retailers, there's a lot of crossover as the industry continues to evolve. So I think not only does Haunt bring a level of new product and different experiences, but it brings a new buying audience that is crossing over and having success meeting with our Halloween and Party Expo exhibitors as well. So we're thrilled at it. Tonight will be fun. We've got our costume ball, and the haunters always bring an extra level of fun with their costumes into the evening, so it should be fun.
Some take 4 hours to prepare for this ball.
hours.
Yeah, so the costumes are going to be elevated up. I think also with Haunt, one thing I would say too is it adds such an element of buzz still for the show, and the community has been great and continues to engage us. So, positive future ahead for us.
Really good. But it's going to take me 40 seconds to dress up for this evening's show. But I am doing it for the first time ever.
We actually brought you a hat, so you can wear this tonight.
Right,
I'll take it.
We are going to Dallas, so the theme tonight would be cowboys and cowgirls.
Excellent. So let's talk about that move to Dallas.
Yeah.
I mean, shows do move from time to time, and it can create some new excitement. I know from my discussions with your marketing team just today, there's a lot of new ideas, and it gives you a chance to rewrite the book on that, right?
I mean, you just said it right. It's essentially a blank canvas, right? So we've been here for 5 years. It gives us an opportunity to try new things and experience some new ideas. Dallas has changed dramatically as a city over the last 10 years. We've had the privilege of going down there and seeing for ourselves what the city offers now, what it brings to the table. It is now a force in the convention space and will be. It's been, we love New Orleans. New Orleans has been amazing to us. It's a great city for this industry. We're going to try some new things. Exhibitors, our attendees, our buyers are all really engaged. Positive feedback, and the ideas have been great on what we can and can't do. So we're going to try some new stuff. We're looking forward to doing it, and we think it's a good venue for it.
Liz?
I would just add that the other piece we want to make sure we do in Dallas is the city has changed to let the customers experience the city. So we'll organize a lot of social events, help make sure there's conversations and networking happening off the show floor as well. So we're excited to go. I know customers are too. So we're already going to be having a lot of information coming out right after the show about what happens next and begin to tell the story of Dallas and get people excited like we are.
Yeah.
I think people go to shows very much with a personal hat on as well. I love going to New York. I've enjoyed coming to New Orleans. I've never been to Dallas, so for me, I'm there, but just because I want to see what Dallas looks like. From your recce's that you guys have done, what's cool about Dallas?
I think it's drastically different from New Orleans, in my opinion. I think the biggest thing for me is the change that Dallas has gone through. When we went and saw it this past year, I was very much pleasantly surprised with the investments they've made as a city. A lot of the features. I think they were rated in one of the magazines recently, #1 in the country in restaurants, which shocked me. It was Bon Appetit, I believe, in 2019. So they've done a lot to the city. They have a lot of hidden gems there. They've been very good with working with us and giving us some of their ideas and some of their offerings. I think it's a very different experience where we are now, and we just want to make sure that we don't fall short. We want to make sure that we can deliver that experience, different, but as a value to both the buyers and the sellers for Halloween and Haunt.
And a chance, presumably, to engage with new markets, because as show organisers, your chief job is to get as many retailers through the door as possible, as it is for us as publishers. We need as many retailers reading our magazines as possible.
Right.
But there are, unfortunately, less retailers than there were.
Right.
So again, with your new venue, presumably a chance to look at other markets that could connect with Halloween and Party and Haunt.
Right.
And I think the other thing that Dallas lends itself to is that the proximity of where it's located, it's very easy to get to. So while New Orleans is a great city, a lot of fun, it's a hard flight for a lot of people. So being in the center of the U.S., it's very convenient for both sides. So to do what you're saying is attracting more retailers and making it easier to attend.
Interesting. Okay, guys. Anything else you wish to add? We always finish this on a funny, and this shouldn't change.
Well, I can put on my makeshift cowboy hat.
I think we'd all like to see that.
Right there. How's that? How's that for a little see in Dallas?
I
give
think
us
that
a
gets
yeehaw,
everybody in
maybe?
there.
Yeehaw!
Guys, thank you very much for having us. Congratulations on another good show.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for your partnership.
Thank you.